This video is going to change your life. You must watch the whole video. International multidimensional artist and multimedia journalist Kashif Sohail welcome you to Washington, America show.
The one commodity that is most valuable on this earth is time. Time to love, time to live. From the moment the human body is born, it begins dying. I don't think you quite caught that. Let me say it again. From the moment the human body is born, it begins dying. Some happen faster, some happen slower. Some of us help them go faster, and some of them prevent it from happening sooner than later. How many seconds, how many minutes do we waste every day doing things that are nowhere near the goals and aspirations and passions that we have inside? How many times do you go through the course of a day and realize, did I do anything I set out to do today? Write down those goals each and every day. No matter if it's 2 goals a day, if you can accomplish those, then you're doing more than just making it through the day. You are living and achieving your dreams. Find time to better yourself. Read, explore, research. Live life. Do things you've never thought of doing before. That's what it's all about. When you're born, that's that date that they put on the left side of the tombstone. When you die, they put another date on the right side of the tombstone. But that dash in the middle is the most important thing on that tombstone. That is a line that throughout that entire time frame, you were able to impact and touch others' lives. You were able to leave your mark on this earth. You were able to build a legacy that nobody could change. You were able to have it to where people remember who you are no matter what. When you're living for that dash in the middle, you're going to remember your why. Your why you're here. Not the why did you do something. Your why, your reason for getting up in the morning. Your reason for pushing yourself past the brink of exertion and giving up. Your reason for moving on and getting things done in life. That dash in the middle, that's the thing that pushes you.
How do you rate yourself on a scale of 1 to 10 in terms of your physical appearance, in terms of your health? Do you take care of yourself? Are you allowing yourself to get overweight and out of shape? Are you conscious of your health? Are you watching the food that you take into your body? Do you make a deliberate effort to exercise? You know, it was George Burns who said, we cannot help getting older, but we don't have to get old. And many of us get old before our time because we don't take time to take care of ourselves. Your environment is a very good indicator. On a scale of 1 to 10, is it what you want it to be? Do you find it desirable? Are you satisfied? The job or career that you're involved in. Someone said that 85% of the American public are unhappy with their jobs. Are you spending 8 hours a day just doing time? Doing something that you don't find challenging, that does not make you stretch mentally, that does not stimulate you, that does not inspire you. Something that you don't find a sense of fulfillment in it. If you're doing that day in and day out, it has to affect how you feel about yourself, your level of motivation. Your relationships. What kind of impact is it having on your life? Is it nourishing or is it a toxic relationship? Does it drain you or does it build you up? Ask yourself that. How motivated are you to do something about it? Your contribution, your actions. What are you giving? Many people will leave the universe without a trace. No one will know they were here. In fact, under their name, we could put under there, not used up. Will anybody know that you came this way? What contribution are you giving? What will you leave? What will be different because you came this way?
Stop for a second. Write down your why. What are you doing this for in life? If your why doesn't make you cry, then that's not your why. Again, if your why doesn't make you cry, then that's not your why. Your why should be something so big that it moves your family tree. Your why should be something so big that it changes the whole outlook on how things are with you and your home, your family, your religion, your purpose. Think about your passion. Think about your opportunities. And that's how you find your purpose. OPP. When that why meets up with your passion, your opportunity, your purpose, then you'll find out. The most important day in your life is the day you remember why you were born.
Time is among the very few things that once lost can never be recovered. Unfortunately, most people do not realize how precious time is until in later years of their lives. Money lost can be recovered, trust broken can be amended, an opportunity lost can be replaced by another opportunity. Time is very important in our lives and plays a significant role. Our whole life revolves around time. We should respect the time and also understand the value of time because the time gone is never going to come back. It's better to follow and respect time instead of regretting afterward. Time is very precious and we should not waste it in any way. Likewise, we can earn the money we spent but we cannot get back the time we have lost. So, this makes the time more valuable than money.
Time is among the very few things that once lost can never be recovered. Unfortunately, most people do not realize how precious time is until in later years of their lives. Money lost can be recovered, trust broken can be amended, an opportunity lost can be replaced by another opportunity. However, when time is lost it has gone forever. So, what makes time very precious that we have to make the best out of it? Time is always in motion. It does not stop for anyone, rich or poor, famous or ordinary, Muslim or Christian, man or woman.
What if time could be recreated? The concept of risk would be non-existent. After a failure, loss, or mistake, people would just remodel their time in a time travel fashion and go back to amend their mistakes. Time would be at a standstill. There would be chaos with people going back and forth trying to rectify their errors. Life would, therefore, be worthless and people would waste it just the same way we waste renewable energy.
It is the quality of life that matters and not the quantity. There are people who died very young, but lived far much better and fulfilling lives than people who grew to their old ages. Time depreciates in quantity but appreciates in value as time goes by. As we age, we realize that we are not invincible and death is always around the corner. It becomes crystal clear that time is a great asset that we have wasted away chasing after things that have no importance at all.
Time flies and it really flies fast while you are thinking of primitive things on time. Make most of your time and you will be rewarded tenfolds of it. Waste it and the little you have will be taken away. People make excuses that they just don't have time to do something, maybe to visit their friends or loved ones or to go to that vacation that they have been postponing for the last 6 years, or it may be a workout regimen that they told themselves they would pursue. But, they never seem to have time to do them, as they continuously tell themselves,
if someone wants to visit or do something for you, they will always find or create time. If they say that they didn't have time, it means that you are not a priority to them. Why should they waste their time doing stuff for you, when they can use it to watch their favorite television shows? Eventually, years slip away and we are unable to do whatever we plan to do. We realize how precious our loved ones were when it is too late. Our concept of time is skewed to the wrong side. We assume there is plenty of it and just procrastinate through it, just like how we do assignments.
The slogan that many youths have adopted is "You only live once." While you would assume that it is an initiative by our young adults to make the best out of their time, they actually use it as an excuse to waste their lives partying. Fun is actually the best way to relieve work-related stress, but it should be done in moderation. Too much work is bad for our health. The same way, too much fun is also bad for us. To have a meaningful and balanced life, time should be planned wisely to accommodate all areas of life, because time wasted can never be recovered.
None of us knows when it is time for us to go. None of us knows if not today is our very last day on earth. For some, it will be. So how can you be so sure that today is not also your last day on earth? How can you be so sure that you will still be here tomorrow? Our time on earth is shortened every moment, whether we like it or not. And once a moment is gone, it is gone forever. It is deducted from the number of moments we were given when we were born. And with every breath we take, that number shrinks.
So many people literally waste their time and their lives. They go from one relationship to the next without learning anything. Don't waste the time that is given you and keep your mind focused on what really matters in life, your spiritual growth and awakening, and the spiritual growth and awakening of all of humanity, because at the end of our lives that will be the only thing that will matter anything. So let's use every moment that is given us wisely. Let's use every moment as a gift and as an opportunity to purify our mind, body, and emotions.
Many might argue that money is our most valuable resource because it enables us to survive. I would suggest otherwise because most of us can almost always make more money. But time is an entirely non-renewable resource. Once time passes, it is gone forever.
When you're young, you don't necessarily know what you value or what will bring benefits to your long term. But early in your life, much like having a lot of money in the bank, it doesn't seem to matter because you, at that point, have plenty of time to spend. Every moment can't be lived fully and every second can't be savored. That's just not realistic and would probably be exhausting. We waste time waiting in line at the grocery store. We sit in traffic. And, yes, we sometimes endure people and activities that don't interest us because it is the polite or compassionate thing to do. As with most things in life, time isn't an either a proposition, but rather a matter of degree. Cherish and protect your time as it was the last food on earth. Please share the video, subscribe to our channel.